Ah, you have arrived. Elberond wondered when you would get here, but you are here now. Elberond wishes to
No
cash in
recruits?
some...
Does this mean the Argonian is still alive?
No,
Still
they're all
here?
dead, mate.
What's the matter? Can't handle what I'm throwing your way? Personally,
Deacon's is
I've
dead.
always found Argonians to be incredibly unpredictable opponents, especially near water. In any event, nice work. Here's your payment.
Marando Joe is dead.
Ah! Well done, well done. Those caravanners can be an elusive bunch. Takes a fair bit of stalking to take one down. But then, that's half the fun, isn't it? Here's your payment. Well earned indeed.
Anoriath is dead.
Ah, so the hunter came to know the fear of the hunted, hmm? Your payment, my friend. Well done.
Are there any more contracts, Nazir?
Just one right now, actually. I need you to eliminate an old woman named Agnes, a servant in Fort Greymore.
Tell me about Agnes.
She's a maid, old and feeble. But with this contract, it's much more a matter of where than who. Your political affairs are your own, but any allegiance you may have in the ongoing war could very well affect your access to Fort Greymore.
You don't. That will be a problem.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim no longer need our services? I think not.
I need training in light armor.
I'll teach you how to use it effectively, and keep you quick on your feet.
That's all I will need for now.
Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed.
Now I also do need to speak with Festus.
There you are. Took your sweet time dealing with Cicero, eh? Now let's get down to business. Astra told you about the gourmet, I hope.
That I need to kill him and take on his identity? Yes, she might have mentioned it.
Quite so. But first, you'll need to learn who he is. Assuming, of course, that the gourmet actually is a he. Could be a woman, for all we know.
So you don't even know who the gourmet is? Wonderful.
Don't be so petulant. In my investigations, I came upon this. It's a copy of the gourmet's cookbook. But not just any copy. It's signed, you see. Seems to be a message from the gourmet to one Anton Varan. I've tracked Varan to the keep at Markov. It would seem he's the cook.
And this Anton Varan knows the gourmet's true identity? Is that what you're telling me?
I believe so. Therefore, you are to obtain that information from Varan. Who the gourmet really is and where he can be found. Oh, and when you're done with Varan, kill him. Loose ends and all that. Next, you'll have...
Naturally.
Are you still paying attention?
Oh, no, not really. Oh, I'm waiting with bated breath.
As I was saying, you'll need to kill the gourmet, of course. But what's more, you'll need to get his writ of passage, so you can take his place. Oh, and if you can, hide his body. The longer it takes for anyone else to determine his real identity, the better. Now off with you.
What else can you tell me about the gourmet?
Nobody knows his true identity. Well, nobody except Gaius Morrow. You've already taken care of him.
Whoops.
Well, I do know the gourmet was classically trained in traditional Breton cuisine in High Rock. So, that's where he must have met Anton Varan. In any event, our anonymous chef shares a passion for food with all of Tamriel. And that anonymity will prove the Emperor's undoing.
Likely. Hmm.
So the gourmet is in Skyrim.
Yes, Gaius Morrow, on orders from his father, arranged for the gourmet to come to Skyrim months ago to serve as the Emperor's personal chef. But the Emperor canceled his journey at the last minute. Morrow was smart. Kept the gourmet around in case things changed. And so, the gourmet has remained in seclusion somewhere in Skyrim on indefinite hold. Probably feels like a prisoner. But you'll fix that.
Oh, I will. Tell me about this cookbook, Festus.
Uncommon Taste. It was published a few years ago. Became a sensation throughout the Empire, almost overnight. The recipes were hailed as both practical and decadent. I made a few of the gourmet's dishes myself, actually. His roast mutton with regard curry sauce is to die for. But his chocolate pate gives me the runs.
I'll tell you one thing, if his food is to die for, he certainly will. But we need to move on, you see, as I, as a member of this particular brotherhood, have to get this done. So, when I can remember how to get out of our base, because it is like a rabbit warren, I'm going to go and kill them. I'm going in the right general direction, I
If
think.
you walk into the Night Mother's coffin, you're in the wrong place. So,
Should be, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, you go down into the open section by the training dummies. Yeah, I've got it. Right, up here. Ooh, just gonna put my the latest thing that I pilfered away. Christ, I've got a lot of things on me. Where's my dagger? Oh, weapons. Let's roll. We've got a chef to kill. That's the plan, anyway. But of course, we are going to take out anybody who gets in our way. That's the way things work around here. So let's just get this done. Because I don't like being out in the open like more than any of the rest of you. So let's get back indoors and undercover. And of course, where are we heading? We're heading to Anton Varan. Anton Varan. Make it our primary job. Turn the Agnes one off. Anton Varan works. Does it work in Markarth? So we'll fast travel to Markarth. And as soon as we get a chance, we will begin our dealing with Anton Varan. After all, the guy is the next step on our way to finally taking out that pathetic emperor. It's all that matters. As in my role, I have been paid to do this assassination, and so I will complete it. End of. It makes a terrible assassin of a man, or an elf in my case. One who questions why we do what we do. You simply must just
Excuse
do.
me. Do you know anything about this house?
No.
Seen anyone enter or leave?
No, I
Seems
haven't.
I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I believe this house might...
Sorry, I
Thank
don't
you for
know
your
anything.
time.
I don't have time for you. Good thing you weren't listening to what I was saying as I was talking about the life of an assassin as I walked down the streets, but... Let's go into Understone Keep. Because we've got a meeting to keep. I think it would be safe to say. And we should attend this meeting before we've wasted too much time. Because much like the rest of you, I do not enjoy wasting time. I simply like to do things the way I want them to be done.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
I wish to speak to your cook.
Ondolomar is the commander of the Thrallmore.
Stupid dog.
As well.
Yes, yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Reachman.
Yes, High Rock, home of exquisite Briton cuisine.
Who are you? What do you want?
The gourmet. Who is he? Where is he?
Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave. The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right?
Of course he wouldn't.
His name is Balagor Gronolon. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the Nightgate Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right?
Of course, Anton. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Wonderful. You're welcome. I'll just be on my way.
And now... loose ends and all that. Swiftly tied up. I'd be stupid not to check his pockets, of course. I mean, he doesn't need the contents of his inside pocket. I'm sure it's Survivor's right of conquest, I suppose, if any.
You here to see the yard? No sudden moves in this establishment.
So now we know where the gourmet is. We also know who the gourmet is. And so now we get to take out the gourmet. That is what we must do next. We must wipe the surface clean of the gourmet. We must take him down and make him humble, as the Iron Sheik may say. So, we now know where the gourmet is staying. We shouldn't have a problem getting to him. I mean, we'll have to sneak in. So how are we going to sneak in? Balrog Gralo. He is currently staying around there. But how do we get to him? How do we get to him? He's just staying at an inn out in the middle of nowhere. Or at least we haven't got any area maps to go with. So we're going to have to go... He's staying in like a room there. So if we go to Driftshade Refuge, we should be able to travel on foot from there. If we stalk across the area from there, we should be able to get to him. And then he is our prey. And he must be made to suffer because we need him gone. He needs to be gone in order for us to continue. So we've got our target. Let's arm up. Because we're still out in the wilds. And you never know what you may find out in the wild. Bears, lions. The wilds of Skyrim, especially the mountainous regions, are just that, wild.
Now ain't this a surprise?
You really want to press your luck, bandit?
You can't hide from me.
I'm not hiding. Because when I am... Now that you've awoken my interest.
Over here.
I suppose I will kill you all. After all, I don't particularly like the cut of your jib. So I think I'll take you all out. Good night.
Just a scratch. Enough. Oh.
There's a lot of armour you're wearing, love. Well, so much for a bandit chief. Your steel plate armour is only going to give you so much protection. Now that you have fallen, I must be on my way. After all, you made your decision. Your decision was fairly simple. Mess with me or not. You see a man walking past, looks like the kind of person you don't wish you shouldn't mess with. You choose to mess. You paid a price. I think you made an excellent decision because I got to get a bit of practice before we go after the gourmet. Keep my killing skills sharp, and well, I can be a sublime killer like I always have been. Yeah, that will kill me. We've got to make it slightly less sheer, the drop. That's still quite a sheer drop, isn't it? There we go, we can bounce down there a bit onto these rocks. And now we've successfully crossed the mountain. That means to us that we can continue our journey. Who are you? Just the edge of the rock. I'm going to stay on the hill. Because I still think I might need to be up here for some reason. The map isn't very clear as to whether the inn I'm looking for is on a hill or not. So it's not particularly clear. Here we go. This is looking like something. There's a building down here. No, there's a whole bloody city down here. Let's get down there then. Let's ride the rocks down a bit.
Who knows what's inside?
We're here, I think. Ironbird Barrow. I don't think this is where we're supposed to be. Let's just continue on because there's a little building down here. Look. Ride the rocks down again. I'll take the goat meat. Be silly not to, wouldn't you? Let's ride the rocks down a bit. And I think we're here. Let's get a good look around before we go in. We need to see how secured the place is. We found the night gate in. And he's inside. Let's keep our head down. We'll keep our head down and nip through and slip through the front door. If he's in bed, even better. Because I can put him down. There's somebody on the piano. But if we shuffle along the wall, he's underground. If we just slip past him and down into the cellar. Stay low. We've got to take out the gourmet next. Weapons out. How are we doing this? It's gonna have to be archery. I want your writ of passage, your gold. We're getting behind the barrels, I think. Where can we dump the body? This will do. Up this corner here. What do we need to do? We can report. We got to report back to Festus. Let's take the exit. Because we've got him. The gourmet fell. So all that is left to do now is to return to our chieftain. But I'm going to leave you there because we will return to our leader later, as that will have to wait for the next time you visit me here in the world of Skyrim.